how did you get in touch with Rio Grappling Club?
I was kind of always aware of Rio Grappling Club. I mean, certainly they're the biggest club in this area, and obviously going back, Rico and I have known each other a long time, and I remember, in fact, going way back, I was refereeing a tournament, and it was Rico and Vickers Schwartz,
Mm-hmm.
and they actually met in the finals of both the gi and no gi.
Mm-hmm.
And so there was a lot of connections back then that kind of worked, and obviously with Roberto coming out and establishing a more of a base in this kind of area, it was a natural progression from there. Mind you, I was a little bit of a Ronin for a while. I was still teaching, but I didn't have an instructor as such. So I mean, I was actually a brown belt for 7 years as a
Sure.
result of that.
Oh, wow.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
It's not about the belt; it's about the journey.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what Roberto said.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when did you start? So was it? When did you start your affiliation with Rio?
Oof, let me think. Would have been, I'm not sure, about 5 years ago, 6 years ago.
Right.
I remember I was teaching out in the southern suburbs as well, and Roberto was establishing a base in this area, so I spoke to him. Spoke to the guys and said, I'd like to see if we can talk about association, and that really worked out from there. And that was, I really like Roberto. He's such a chilled guy,
Yes.
and it's really nice to see that Brazilian mindset, that old school mindset, come through, which is competitively relaxed, very chilled, no airs or graces, no ego. I mean, you look at someone like Roberto, he's got nothing to prove. You can watch fights of him fighting absolute legends of the art going back many years. So it's really nice. He's very relaxed. He's got a great attitude, and I don't think there's anyone that's nurtured jiu-jitsu in Cape Town more than Roberto, because he would come out obviously COVID he didn't, but he would come out every year to visit all of the clubs, grow it, have the big camp, all that kind of thing. And I don't think there's anyone else that gives that kind of value in terms of an association.
No, definitely. Did he give you a black belt or?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, I think that was one of the camps. Yeah, a number of years ago. Yeah, so I went through. Funnily enough, Hoist gave me my blue belt.
Really?
Yeah.
Was that when you were out in LA or?
No, that was in the UK.
Really?
Yeah. But at the time I was training with Eshkahega, Carlos Lemos Jr. in Gracie Barra, Bristol. But Hoist gave me my blue belt, and I was obviously very happy about that. But at the same time, it was a seminar blue belt.
Okay.
So he did it based, you're a blue belt, and so are you and you. Great, fantastic, thanks. So I didn't actually wear it until my coach at the time then gave me my blue belt, and I'm like, okay, I got blue belt from both of you then. Then I felt comfortable wearing it. Carlos Lemos Jr. was my coach at the time. He was the guy that gave me my nickname, Sapateiro.
Oh yeah?
Which is Portuguese for the cobbler.
Cobbler?
The cobbler, because I was really into leg locks, so I spent a lot of time looking at people's feet.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed that clip, I've got another one for you over here and over here. Please don't forget to subscribe over here and have a look at my other socials down in the description box below. Thanks for watching.